What is a learning disability? Well, put simply, it's a problem that makes simple schoolwork seem difficult. Learning disabilities affect a person's ability to understand and use spoken or written language, which may render the person unable to properly listen, think, speak, read, write, spell, or do mathematics. Learning disabilities affect about 1 in 10 of all children. Most learning disabled persons look and speak normally. Some don't, but you probably know a few and don't even know it. Only when asked to read or write does it show up.
Note taking, I just throw down whatever I think it looks right. I'll leave it at that. I don't ever go back and correct it.
I can just, if he's specific of what he's saying and he puts it on the board, I can do it. If not, I have to sit here and struggle to write down.
Very often, the learning disabled students' poor reading, writing, and spelling skills make simple note-taking seem impossible. So they get to the point of saying, I'm not going to get it anyway, so why bother? A simple book report, even a short one, brings forth thoughts of failure.
I never would have made it to college without a lot of help from my parents. When I started college, I had a vocabulary of a college sophomore, but I had the reading comprehension of a 7th grader. I couldn't spell or even simple words, and I couldn't do simple mathematics.
Learning disabled people may be of average or above average intelligence. They are strong in certain areas, but have difficulty in others. They are in many cases socially inept. Other kids tease and ostracize them, which makes them feel like an outcast. Compensating for this loss of identity, they can become introverted or hostile, resorting to juvenile delinquency. To the kids at school, the learning disabled student just seems different. In some cases, athletics and playing musical instruments are other problem areas, as the learning disabled students' fine motor skills may be very poor. Running and football or singing are much more easily mastered for these kids, as they don't require a great deal of hand-eye coordination. Learning disabilities are thought to be caused by many different things. The most prevalent cause seems to be heredity. They occur about 3 times more often in boys than in girls. A large number of learning disabilities are caused by brain injury at birth or early in life. Some are caused by poor nutrition, drug, alcohol, or smoking problems of the mother during pregnancy. The more severe the mother's problem, the greater the trouble the child may experience in life. Learning disabilities may be caused by a difficult birth, troubled labor, premature birth, or during the birth of a large baby. A premature baby stands a great chance of having learning problems later in life. During early childhood, a severe head injury, accidental poisoning, and severe disease contribute greatly to learning disabilities. Physical testing is vital before reaching the conclusion that a child is learning disabled. Many times a child might only need glasses or be hard of hearing. According to Public Law 94-142, learning disabilities do not include problems that are a direct result of visual, hearing, or motor handicaps, mental retardation, or environmental, cultural, or economic disadvantage. Learning disabilities affect a person in more ways than just academically. Learning disabled individuals don't fit in or don't know how to fit into social groups.
They haven't made it up yet. I don't get it.
Jokes go over their heads and they forget what they're saying while they're saying something.
Well, I got one. Have you heard the one about the flower? Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Oh my God.
Children can be very cruel to someone they think is different.
In school, I have to sit up front in a classroom with all the kids behind me. And all the kids usually think I'm the teacher's pet because they always spend time with me.
I really didn't have I had some kids going, oh, you're just a moron, you don't try or anything. That was back in 3rd grade, like I said.
In 4th grade, I changed to a new school, so I didn't know anyone. Somehow I got the idea that if I played a joke on the teacher, everyone would laugh and think I was cool. I had these invisible ink pens, and there was a test coming up, so I thought I could do the test in invisible ink, and the teacher would see it and would say,
"Aren't you going to start your test?"
But I already have.
then I would use the markers to reveal the writing. Well, the test was one of those that you had to use a number 2 pencil, but I had never taken one, and I didn't understand. So I went ahead with my plan anyway. It didn't turn out the way I'd hoped.
Didn't I tell you to use a number 2 pencil?
But
What's this? Give me those.
I did that in front of the entire 4th grade. I couldn't make friends with anyone that had seen for the rest of the time I was at that school. In 7th grade, I changed schools, but that incident followed me all the way through junior high and into high school. I never really forgave that teacher for that.